Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, soldiers and soldierettes, you got to learn how to follow your purpose and not your emotions. And that's not easy. That's not easy all the time, because a lot of the times, like it's easier said than done. Sometimes, we get emotional when it comes to certain experiences. Sometimes we get disappointed when it comes to certain experiences. Sometimes, we have bad days, down days, and sometimes, of course, we have up days, high days. But if we want to obtain success, especially on a high level, especially consistent success, I'm not talking about one-time earnings and things of that nature. I'm talking about if you want that successful business, you're an entrepreneur, you want to be established in your field, you want to succeed at the highest level and keep achieving to new heights and new levels, then you got to follow your purpose and not your emotions. You can't allow your emotions to lead you. You cannot lead your life. You cannot sustain success based off of leading with your emotions, because reality is we're human beings. We're going to have emotions. We're going to hurt sometimes. We're going to feel good sometimes. We're going to feel mid sometimes. But you can't really make no true progress if your emotions is in the driver's seat. You can't really sustain success at the highest level if your emotions is the leader. You know what I'm saying? If your emotions is in the driver's seat, if you're leading by emotions, if your emotions is getting the best of you, then you will have a lot of disappointments. So you have to follow your purpose. You got to follow your purpose. You have to lead with purpose. You got to stay on your path no matter what the season is, no matter what the weather looks like, no matter what's going on in your life. You have to always put your purpose first. You have to always put your purpose first. And again, it sounds easier said than done, but you have to. You have to. Your life depends on it. Your story depends on it. Your success depends on it. Your family depends on it. You're trying to bring your family home. You're trying to develop a legacy. You're trying to grow your business. You're trying to leave your business to your family. You're trying to hand down your business to the next generation. Inherit legacy. Inherit everything that's valuable, everything that you worked hard for. It's not just about you sustaining success and becoming successful. It's about you changing lives and impacting the people around you, impacting the next generations to come. But it won't happen if your emotions is the driver of the ship. It won't happen. And I'm going to give you guys an example. Just an example. Like anybody who have done content creation can know that this right here, this platform is very, very hard. When I first entertained the idea of wanting to do YouTube, it looked easy. Like from the outside looking in, it looked easy. I was like, what's to it other than turning the camera on and talking? What's to it other than just, doing what it is that you want to do, chop up the video, edit it, and put it out there. But little did I know I was going to have a hard lesson to learn in this department. If you follow my journey for a while, you'll know that I had so many technical difficulties that even I still face today. I'm in a much better situation. I have the things that is necessary for me to be productive. At least I work towards getting the things that can help me be productive. And yet I still face challenges a few years into doing YouTube. However, I realized that you got to be consistent. I realized that no matter how hard the struggle could be when it comes to producing content, recording content, it's got to go on. The show got to go on. I have to be successful when it comes to what it is that I do. I can't allow my emotions and the setbacks to overtake me. My emotions, I can't allow those things to get the best of me, because I still got to do YouTube. I still got to record videos. I still have to produce content. I still have to show up with good energy. I still got to get these videos out to you guys regardless. I still got to put my best foot forward when it comes to doing videos. I still have to continue to be a sponge and keep trying to get better and keep learning, keep growing every step of the way, despite any setback, despite anything that can cause me to become emotional, despite anything that goes on in my personal life. You feel what I'm saying? Life is what it is. Reality is we get into it with our, family at times. We're not going to always see eye to eye, and that's just real. And so it could bring you down sometimes, but you still got to record. You still got to, hit that record button and still produce content, especially if you want to take this serious, especially if this is your business. Just using this as an example. Alright, y'all, so it is the next day, and I'm actually just getting back in the crib from doing shopping, and I have to get back into trying to pick up where I left off, so I do apologize for the abrupt stop. But I'm a stickler when it comes to making sure that, I want to make sure that I'm okay with the content that I bring to you guys. I want to make sure that I'm communicating effectively and efficiently with you guys, and even though we're transparent all the way to the T, I started venting at that point of the video that I stopped, and I didn't really realize it until I started editing the video. And I was like, even though in the message that I'm sharing with you guys, and I'm gonna finish strong, I'm gonna bring it home, but even though in the message I was talking to you guys, giving you guys examples of why you must keep going no matter what. I was talking about my YouTube situation, I was talking about my camera situation, and at this point in the video I noticed that I was actually venting a lot more at this point of the video about my camera situation, and I didn't want to really magnify that energy. I didn't want to magnify that so much. I wanted to make my point and then just pretty much tell you guys, just like I have the camera on right now, I wanted to pretty much just tell you guys, like, whatever you're doing in life, just keep going no matter how many times you have setbacks, no matter how many setbacks you have in life, no matter how many situations that you face that are obstacles, because life is a whole obstacle course, and you can't really determine the road that you travel. You can't determine when the setbacks will happen. You can't pretty much determine what will happen from the exterior, but what you can do is make sure that you control the controllables, right? And the controllables are the things that you can do. The things that you can do with the hand that you're dealt. You can play it out and work it in your favor no matter how shitty of a hand that you have. But again, in that video, man, I started ranting, and I didn't really want to convey that rant here, even though I will do it if I need to, but I didn't find it necessary for me to offload me ranting. I know a lot of y'all really don't really care for that anyway, and ultimately I wanted the message to pierce through more than me just venting and more than me just complaining about what went down or whatever the case may be. So ultimately I did finish that video in its entirety, but again, I'm a stickler when it comes to my vision for my content. Of course, we're never perfect, we'll never be perfect, but at the same time, I have a vision, I have a crystal clear cut vision when it comes to my videos and the messages that I want to share with you guys. And if I find myself getting in my own way, if I find myself interfering with the vision that I have for the videos, then I will cut it. I'll cut the whole video if the message that I'm trying to convey to you guys isn't necessarily piercing the way that I want it to pierce. If you guys understand what I'm saying, hopefully you guys catch what I'm saying. But yeah, anyway, I was ranting in the video, man, at that point, and I was like, nah, we're not going to do that. We're going to cut it off, and we're going to drive this shit back home and make sure that we sticking to the vision, we sticking to the script. But anyway, y'all, like I said, with my YouTube journey, anybody that travels this YouTube journey, or anybody that is on any type of journey, especially when a journey consists of something that's going to take time, energy, effort, you got to know that setbacks are going to come with the territory, and you got to know, you got to be prepared for it, you got to brace yourself for it. I'm not saying it's going to happen, I'm just saying, you know, it's likely to happen. You know, it's not going to be a sunny day in your world every single day. So you got to brace for the rain. You got to brace for the storms. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you have to project those storms in your journey. It's a difference between projecting it versus knowing that life be life. And you know, you got to be prepared, man, to keep going. No matter the weather, no matter what's happening in your world. And that's pretty much the message that I wanted to share with you guys, is no matter what, you got to keep going, you got to keep pushing. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera off. If you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications. More content on the way, more content on the way. Behind the scenes, I've been grinding, working, and just, you know, doing what I got to do to make sure that I'm giving you guys quality content, all right? But that's pretty much it, y'all. Literally just got back in from shopping at Costco. Was out all day. I wanted to knock this out at the top of the video, but with all of the work that we had to do today, or should I say with all of the running around that we had to do, I wanted to show y'all the stuff that we got. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do some healthy things here in 2025. But with all of the running around that we knew we had to do today, I was like, let's just go ahead and do that. I'll come back and knock this video out and make sure that I get it out to you guys sooner than later. I was hoping that I would have had this video done by yesterday. I was actually planning on dropping it yesterday, but of course, because it is, I got to push a little bit further. So I'm actually going to turn the camera off, edit, and get it out to you guys. But anyway, y'all, that's it. That's my spiel. Wanted to save you guys from the rant, but ultimately wanted to make sure that I got the message out to you guys so you can clearly get it. Hopefully you guys did get it. But as always, do what brings life to you. Please don't let those words go over your head. Do what brings life to you. And it's a great chance that you'll bring life to whatever it is that you do. You already know. Rain, sleet, or snow. The goal is to #grow. Peace and blessings. I will holler at you guys in the next one. One love, strength.